Hi, my name is Diano Temez, and I'll be doing my demonstrative speech on how to repair a little fender bender like this. Now, at first it may look like pretty heavily damaged, but through it all, I'm going to show you how to fix it, repair it, and get you back on the road and looking good. With that said, here we go. Research shows that there are over 6 million accidents every year, and 380,000 of them are fatal. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this taken care of. First things first, we're gonna boil some water. I'll catch you guys when we get there. All right, now, there's an assortment of pots. Now, when you're choosing which one you're gonna use, get the biggest one you can. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm gonna just do it one time. Get a big pot, boil a lot of water. It's gonna take more time, but it's worth it in the long run. Well, this appears to be the biggest pot that we have, so we're gonna have to make it work. When you go to pour water in it, a little trick I like to do to make it boil faster, don't put the cold water on, there's no need. Put the hot water on, let it sit for 30 seconds or so, get real hot.
Hey, you guys, be quiet.
I'm filming here. Starting to warm up, warmer and warmer. You have to wait till it gets really hot, but just as hot as you can, patiently wait. So here we go. And you can just see the steam coming out from the hot water. Woo, too hot to touch. Be careful. Just fill this as much as you can. All right, not too much because it's gonna boil, and we don't want the water boiling over, making a big mess.
Hey, please stop.
Girl, I'm filming. I got class. I gotta listen. I have to do this.
You can do that in the kitchen, please.
Come on. After I filled up a big thing of water. So I had to switch area. Somebody else was filming. My sister. Totally different things that are going on, but yeah, always stuff. Anyways, we're in the other kitchen. We're gonna heat these up all the way to high. Since this one is different, it's electric, takes longer to heat up. So I'm gonna have to let it sit for at least 10 seconds, unlike the fire. So just let it heat up on there. See it's red hot, go ahead and get that. There you go. I prefer gas, but electric works just fine. You're just gonna let it sit. All right, now that the water's boiling, we're gonna go and take it over. Very carefully, this is hot. Don't spill it on your toes. I have no shoes on. So let's go ahead and do it. Almost forgot to turn off the stove. Okay, now the stove's off. Still gonna be hot, so don't touch it. Now you wanna make it to the car as soon as you can, because the water's boiling. So with the boiling water still hot, watch your feet. Pour it on to the affected area. Okay, get a good amount out. Keep you from getting wet. Put some plastic down. And as Elon Musk always says, no matter how hard you're working, somebody else is working harder, so keep at it. Now we're gonna get a little torch. We're gonna heat up from the inside. Make sure your gas tank isn't too close near. Okay, so you wanna put your hand on the other side as you're heating it. The reason for that is so you can feel how hot it's getting before it burns the paint, because that's something that you don't wanna do. You bend it out, hold it there. Should hold its place a lot better. Well, I know I can finish it. Just keep heating it up. Keep your hand over it, because you do not want to boil your paint, especially if you're not going to repaint it. You don't want any more things that you have to take care of if you don't. If you do it a little bit, not a big deal. Car's not perfect anyways. But just keep at it. Slowly and surely. Come out. Once it gets hot enough, you're not going to want to touch the inside anymore. The inside's going to be hot. I like to use like a metal hammer. Push out and hold it there. Now that's pretty good. Now let's try the other one. You don't want it too big of a torch. Too big of a torch, you're gonna end up burning everything. You want it small enough you can reach the little places. Torch I have, it's a $6 one at Lowe's, so you can go to a corner store and get one if you want. Just keep it moving constantly. You don't want to keep the flame in the same area. We're just heating up the inside of the bumper. Slowly but surely, it gets warmer and warmer. It's not about how it looks. I can't see anything that's under there. I'm feeling the heat of the torch. I can try to look under there, but there's really not much. I can show you the view that I have. That's what I'm looking at. I can't really see much, but I can feel it. I can feel where the heat is. I can feel where it needs to be. You want to get the heat distributed all around it, not just right in the center. You want to go like a good inch around, because that's going to soften all the plastic. Once the plastic softens, it's going to be able to form the way you want it to. With that said, a little longer on this one, and I think I should be able to mold it. You don't want it too soft to where you push through, because you can. If you heat it up too much, you'll push through the whole bumper if it's plastic. For metal, this doesn't really work as well, but most cars are made out of plastic bumpers anyways. You can see it's slowly coming out. You don't want to push in one area too much, otherwise you get dents. Those are coming along. Go ahead and pause it and I'll get back to you when I'm a little farther along. Here's the final product, and that's what that one looks like, as you can see. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Daniel Tamez signing out.